Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today I'm excited because we're talking about how you can beat that social media algorithm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Not necessarily in that order. This is exciting news because recently Instagram decided to turn off the algorithm feature when you're looking at your Instagram feed. And if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering what the heck is an algorithm? And algorithms are fairly complicated. And I try to keep these videos for my non tech people. So I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible when it comes to talking about algorithms and how they affect you. So here it goes, and hopefully it doesn't get too complicated. So obviously, that's an algorithm, but not really. It's a photo of what an algorithm can look like because it can be confusing. But social media algorithms are designed to help you get the most possible experience or best experience from your social media account. Doesn't matter if you're on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. Well, Snap doesn't really have an algorithm, but you get the picture. You get the picture because the whole idea of the algorithm is that it's supposed to give you the best experience when you're on social media. So things that are trending, things that are hot, things that the algorithm thinks that you gravitate to, that's what normally shows up in your feed. And most people just go along with the punches because that's what's in their feed. We all get on social media to market, to stream, not stream, but to scroll through posts. I don't even know why I said streaming, but to scroll through our posts just to see what's going on. Now, Facebook is kind of the king of algorithms because there are all areas that are pointed to you and directed to you in order to help you have a happy and healthy social media experience. Now, when we talk about the algorithm, there's a good side and there's actually a bad side to having that social media algorithm monitoring and controlling you. So one of the bad things about the algorithm is that it's designed to show you content that obviously you want to see, because if you've seen The Social Dilemma, you should know that all social media accounts usually tailor ads and content based on your viewing and your purchasing experiences, meaning that not only will the social media accounts look at your history when you're on the social media platform, it up until almost said if, but up until the later versions of iOS 14 and 15 would even look on your other apps and websites to see where you've been to create a nice, interactive, full social media experience based on what you look at. So now a lot of social media channels are starting to allow people to see their feed chronologically as things happen, like they used to be years ago. You believe they changed all that? Someone got smart because benevolent me, I definitely would have just kept it in chronological order so that when you logged onto your social media account, you saw what the latest and greatest thing was that someone posted. You don't get that anymore. It's the latest and greatest according to what the social media platform thinks you want to see. So that explains why sometimes you'll see posts that are several days old. And all of them are guilty of it. And I know you were wondering why, but it's that algorithm that does that. It may say, oh, well, you missed this, so let's show it to you. So while we're talking about algorithm, we can't help but to talk about the pros and cons of that dang social media algorithm and why you would want to consider turning the stupid thing off. Now let's talk about the pros for starters. So the pros of having the social media algorithm is because you get to see what's trending on social media. I mean, latest news, the hottest posts that are getting a dozen or 2 dozen or 3 dozen likes. You will see that. It's like current news. You turn on the channel and there it is, right in your face. You get to see what everyone is talking about so that social media wise, you're not left out. Those people that you frequently talk to on social media, that's because of the algorithm. Social media sees, or all of the social media platforms see that you are talking to specific people. So it will put those people first in your feed so that you're able to see them more often. And that's awesome, right? Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. But the other good thing of the algorithm is that it works both ways. Meaning that if you are connecting and interacting with someone, they likewise will like and see what's going on with you. So it helps you stay connected um, with people on social media that you normally communicate with. If it wasn't for that algorithm keeping you connected to your most talked to or friends that you communicate to on a regular basis, you would always have to search for them like you would on Google to find out what they are doing and where they are and how to stay in contact with them unless you send them a direct message, which I will say is not affected by any of the algorithms on social media. So with that said, let's talk about the cons or the bad side as far as the algorithm on social media. And there's a lot of bad. Number one, the social media algorithm again is designed to analyze you and your social media habits, which means that they are targeting stuff to you that you may not necessarily want to see. So let's say you're on Amazon and you were looking for a nice shiny pair of shoes. Next thing you know, the ads on Facebook and other platforms will start to show you those ads. Other things as far as cons is, let's say that you want to keep in contact with a lot of people on social media. It's hard to do with that algorithm because it's always going to suppress people that you haven't communicated with. Have an old school buddy that you wanted to find out or that you connected with on social media? Well, you're going to have to look them up because if you don't communicate with them on a regular basis, it's going to not show their post when you get on social media. So then you'll forget about them and then you just never see them again because of that darn algorithm. Some of the other cons with the algorithm is that if you're a small business owner or a solo entrepreneur or even a large business and you want to stay in contact with all of your customers, that algorithm is not going to let that happen because you have to search them out regularly to find out what's said. Other things with the algorithm, events. Let's say you post an event on Facebook or Instagram. Can you do that? I'm not sure. But you can put a timely post on all of the social media platforms, but it doesn't matter because that algorithm is going to pop up and suppress it because it's not considered popular. So those are some of the cons of having the algorithm. The thing about social media is that it should be an experience that is tailored to you and you should be able to see the content as it comes in, not something that is custom made to what thinks should happen with your profile. It should be up to you for you to decide as it comes in what you want to see on your social media accounts. So with that said, let's break the algorithm and show you what you can do on your social media accounts as far as making sure that your feed is coming in chronological order, which disrupts the algorithm and it makes it difficult for the social media algorithm to find out what you want because you're looking at stuff chronologically, right? So let's get started. And this is going to be a flip flop because on some of these pages, you can only do it from the app. And some of it, you can only do it from the website. So, bad news is our first social media platform that we're going to talk about is Facebook. And Facebook is sneaky because you cannot modify, to my knowledge, the algorithm when you're using Facebook on your desktop, Macintosh, or Windows computer. But the good news is that with the algorithm on Facebook, you can definitely put it in chronological order when you use the app. So let's bring up our friend Lonely Screen AirPlayer and do Apple AirPlay from my smartphone to my computer so that we can see what is going on and I can show you how to do this with your smartphone. So Lonely Screen takes a few seconds to pop up and it has. So let's go to the desktop and then we're gonna go in and show you how to modify Facebook. So let's go into Facebook and you're gonna love this. So see where you see your feed? Your feed can show you your favorites, which is stuff that you've posted. And as you can see, there's a post from my buddy Lee Brown from a day ago. So obviously someone thought Lee's post was good and Lee posts good stuff, but it's a day ago. My God, why am I just now seeing that? What you want to do is you want to, and this is the tricky part, you have to pull down your screen a couple of times in order to get the recents. I'm pulling down on the Facebook app and recents is not showing up. And as you can see, the more I pull down, it refreshes and it's showing me day old stuff. That's why that's happening. So give me a second while we get this going. Let me exit out of Nextdoor and Facebook and go back into Facebook and see where it says recent. That's what we want in order to see our recent feed. And as you can see from my feed, there's 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. These are coming in chronological order. 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Those are the feeds, or that's what you want in order to beat the algorithm. So again, you want to change it from your feed to recent. And if you click on recent again, in Facebook, you on the app, on both Android and Apple devices, you're going to see the most current feed out there. And that's what you want in order to break that algorithm to get into more of an experience with your social media accounts so that you're seeing stuff that's current. Next on our list is let's talk about Instagram. And Instagram recently turned back on the feature for you to see your feed in chronological order. But for a lot of you, Instagram is a app only experience. So you have to go into the Instagram app to see what's going on in chronological order to break that feed. So how does that work? Pretty darn simple. We'll leave the Instagram page up, bring up Lonely Computer, and we're gonna go into Instagram. And I always have to bring up the disclaimer is that I can't tell you what you're going to see on my Instagram feed, so forgive me if something inappropriate pops up during this video. So what you want to look at on Instagram is the upper left-hand corner where it says Instagram. If you click on it, you can either do favorites, which are your favorites, but you want to click on following. Don't ask me why, but as you can see, the post that was up a few seconds ago showed 12 hours. Now I'm getting posts that are showing me 7 minutes, 2 minutes, 21 minutes. This is your Instagram feed without the algorithm. This is coming in or showing your post as they appear, which is what you want. And I try to say that authoritatively, but it didn't quite work out that way. But next is LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn only allows you to change up the algorithm from the desktop application. See, it gets confusing. It's like, oh my gosh, I've got to remember how to switch this. And I will say before we go into Instagram and bring up the website that when you look at your feed on all of these social media platforms, with the exception of Twitter, you always, always, always have to change it every time you open up the social media account. So let's go to Instagram, or not Instagram, LinkedIn. LinkedIn, get it, Burton. So, yep, there we are. So here's the main page for LinkedIn. So if we go home, let's click on home. Oh my goodness, there's our feed. What you need to do is here, right there, You can do top, which are what Instagram considers the top post. You can see Chuck's got a post from 4 hours ago. But if you change it from top to recent, goodness gracious, you're going to see stuff that comes up in your feed that comes in chronologically. And that is important when you want to beat that social media algorithm and take control and see stuff the way that it pops in. Now, finally, out of all of the social media accounts that allow you to change your feed, Twitter is the most benevolent as far as social media accounts, allowing you to change your feed from the desktop and from the app. And guess what? I'm going to show you both. So, let's, and for some reason, I don't know why I needed to show that slide, but I did. But anyway, so people watching, if they just jumped in, you can figure out what the heck I'm talking about. But yeah, let's open up Twitter on the computer and let's go to the desktop and take a look at it. So there's my Twitter feed and there's the main page under profile. What we want to do is go to home. Once you click on home, your Twitter account will show up. And what you want to do is to click on the little star icon and you can see it says, and it tells you, home shows you top tweets first, which means that the top tweets, or what Twitter considers top, are going to be shown in your feed. What you want to do, going back to Twitter, is to change it where it says, see the latest tweets instead. So what it will do is it will switch it and it will start showing this in chronological order, like my buddy Dave Taylor tweeted out 7 seconds ago something. That's what you want. I don't know who that is, but that came in it's an ad. It's not going to come in chronologically. But 7 seconds. There's more times on here that you can look at, but this is 20 seconds. So those are the things that you want to do on your social media feed. Now, before I forget, let's open up our buddy Lonely Screen so that we can air share Twitter and show you how that's done. Oh my gosh. And Lonely Screen is still up. Now I just need to find Twitter. So let me switch to the desktop. Let's click on Twitter. So we click on Twitter and let's cancel because I had a post going up earlier. Delete that bad boy out. And then it's the same thing on Twitter. Go to the star and it will tell you. Your timeline shows the latest tweets. So on my app, my tweets are coming in as they come in. Now I can always go and switch to home, but I don't want that because I want my tweets to come in chronologically so that I can see what the heck is going on right at the minute. So out of all of them, again, Twitter is benevolent because you can change that feed on both the website Twitter app, website, I should say the Twitter website, not the Twitter website app. But you can change it on Twitter, on the website. You can also change it on the app and it will stay permanent on both platforms. So with that said, if you've got comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you to find out and help you change that social media algorithm so that you can get your social media posts in the order that they show up. And whatever platform that you're watching this on, be sure to like or subscribe or click the bell if you're watching this on YouTube so that you can find out or get the latest videos whenever they come out. So I always end with, and let's see if I can get this right because I've got the whole thing. My goal is to help people conquer the challenges of technologies and introduce them to a better world to help them experience their goals and dreams and whatever they want to achieve with technology. I love technology. I've read all the manuals and I'm serious about making technology fun, safe, and easy for you. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. And thanks for watching.